All right, everyone, change of scenery. We are down the beach this time. Remote tucked away little spot that I picked out on the map. I went, that looks good, let's make that happen. And here we are. We're here to fish for the night. Target species are dhufish, snapper. Snapper's probably most likely. Dhufish second, mulloway possibly. Tell you what is most likely, wobbegongs and stingrays, Raymonds and sharks. But we're going to collect some bait. We're going to start fishing. But before I even start that, on the hike in, I went past a rock pool over there. We'll go there in a second. I saw whiting swimming in a big, either really big sand whiting or average size King George. So I'm going to go chuck a line in. I have a little bit of herring that I brought down. We're going to use that as bait. We'll see if we can catch one quickly. I'm not sure how I'm going to go casting this. We're just going to try whip it out there as far as we can. There's not much wind. And I'll take a little bit of herring in my pocket and we'll try make something happen. Can't see them yet. And I don't want to be casting it. There's all these other little fish in here that I don't want to be feeding. Because they're unwanted bycatch and I only have a bit of bait in my pocket. So let's go see if we can find what I'm after. It's really hard for me to cast because there's no weight. All right, that's sinking very slowly, and we have a sweep has come out for it. Maybe they're not feeding while they're up in here. Looks like there's one sniffing my bait. No nibs. Interesting. Oh, yep, they're onto it now. They're onto it. Got something. Got one. What is it? What is it? It's a KG. Sick. All right, so I saw them all crowd around it then. I'm just going to take it to the sand because they're a slippery sucker. I just went and grabbed my camera. Just going to leave that one there. There's a bit of bait. There's a nice size. It's probably low to mid 30s. They got to be 28, I believe, or 30. Let's see if we can get a second one on the same bit of bait even. Still in the same zone, pretty much. Seem to be looking at it. Yep, got one. Oh yeah. There we go, another one. How beautiful is that? I love these fish. Haven't caught any in a long time, but it's a nice one. They're not massive, but sure are delicious, and he's pulling all over me. Alright. Alright, I'm going to sink that right there. That's pretty much on them. But because it's unweighted, probably just float down and they'll grab it, hopefully. Yep, got one. Could back the drag off and listen to it sing a bit, but this is I'm having a blast. Well, that's a good one. That is so good. I'm stoked on that. Go and dispatch it. It's bleeding. It is absolutely scoffed the hook all the way down, so we'll quickly put it out of its misery. Try for this will be number 4. Then we might go try get some herring and put a bait out. You never know, we might catch something like a snapper or a dhufish during daylight, or a mulloway. Yep, got one. Felt a nib. Hopefully this one doesn't get off and this will be our last one. Cool. Now let's go catch some bait. That's dinner. Except I'm not sure how I'm going to cook them. All right, got the little rod out again. This time we got a little, what are we casting? Little Ocean's Legacy Slingshot 17 grammer. The big setup is ready to go. I want to send out a live herring right in front of that reef there. That's where I think is going to work. So I'm going to see how we go. See if there's any herring around. Where are you? Oh, yep. Oh, there they're chasing. I saw them thick just then. I was like, where are they? All right, we got one. He's going out immediately. Ugh. Yeah, average cast. Who cares? We're going with that. And I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna back that drag right off. There we go. I'll get myself a half a dozen and then I'll probably chill out. Might want more than half a dozen. I'm not sure how late I'm gonna fish, or let's get a few more. This one's big, or side hooked. He went over the falls, this guy. Alright, that's number 6. Try again. Just trying this laid out cast technique. Yeah, I can get it out a good way like that. Just gonna try and make myself a bit of a chair here. I've got my haul bag and I'm just gonna dig something out. Probably don't want to go too low, it's just wet sand down there. Let's see how that feels. Oh yeah, that's pretty damn good actually. Sun has gone down, sun is definitely set. Just try to start this if we can. And I'm gonna go put a glow stick on my rod. I need like, what do you call them? Waders or whatever for this winter beach fishing. It's gonna get cold, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Feels like a good fish, feels a bit like a snapper. Yeah, good head shakes on it. I hope it's not a shark. Oh, probably was a shark. Bugger. Oh no, pulled hooks. All right, let's get another bait out. Bugger. Mulloway? Who knows? Another bait. Quick. Oh, had me so excited. Fire going. This thing's bouncing my line yet. I hope it's not a ray or anything. Let's see. Got weight. Could be a wobby. I hope it turns into a fish. Some slight head shakes there, but feels wobbegong like rather than fish like. I think it's right here in the wave. One of the palest wobbegongs I've ever seen. He's come straight off the sand though. That's why probably. Oh, there we go. Watch this. I don't want to get wet if I can avoid it. There we go. And away. Alright, just in by the fire. I've only got about 2 baits left and then a couple of old baits that I brought down. And then I'm going to make my journey back to the car and just leave the fishing gear and stuff here. Because I didn't bring anything to sleep in. Maybe I should just brought a sleeping bag and like a little tarp or something. But it's getting cold. And I'm ready. I haven't even eaten dinner as well. I don't have anything to cook the fish properly, like no fry pan, and I feel like throwing it straight on the coals, being real small scales, it might ruin it, so I'm going to save it for tomorrow night. Anyway, we'll keep watching the rod, hopefully it'll go off. Let's see what this holds. I was just about ready to go. Hopefully it's a good fish and not, what's it doing? Oh, it feels head shaky. Oh, running at me, running at me. Oh, I feel, oh, busted. Oh, I felt rocks. Bugger. Alright, so that was very disappointing. Hooked something big, it ran, and I felt reef, and it reefed me. I'm not sure what it was, obviously, because I didn't land it. Could have just been a shark, but it was definitely head shakes and stuff. I'm going to pack up now, and I'll be back here tomorrow afternoon, so we'll see you then. Alright, day 2, just gone a bit past lunchtime. Tide is on the way out. I'm back down here, and I have a slight plan. We're going to set the rod holder further down the beach because I got reefed out here. The fish seemed to hook up and run right and snag me somewhere, so I'm going to try move that way a bit, maybe even cast more just out in the middle, see if we can hook them up in a clearer zone. First up, I'm going to collect a few hezzers, re-rig the heavy outfit, and I want to go cast off the back of some of the reefs because swell is very low, tide is dropping, so we're going to go make the most of that for an hour or two, and then we'll get stuck into the beach fishing. On one other thing, I brought down sleeping gear, so I got a mattress and I have a sleeping bag here, so I'm sleeping down the beach. There weren't many mozzies, so I'm not worrying about the tent. Be nice to be out there in the sun. Actually, I want my sunnies on. Pretty amazing spot. Very calm at the moment. It's normally just would be washed out. No way to fish it. So I could have gone on the rocks, but I decided to come try something different. Let's see how we go. How's this rock pull? Look at them all. So many of them. Out there, not quite that far. Might pull it back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones. Done. Abalone everywhere. How's that one? It's kind of where I wanted it. So I didn't catch anything out on the rocks or on the reef. GoPro went flat and I packed up and headed back here soon after. I've just sent out another bait. I'm going to collect a few more hezzers and sit back and relax. And King George whiting for dinner tonight. I brought one down from what I caught yesterday. I'm just going to scale it, gut it, and wrap it in foil and chuck it on the fire with some butter and garlic and lemon. We've got some sweet potato as well that we'll wrap up and chuck on the fire too, so should be good. Scale it on this. So kgs for dinner while I try and catch myself a snapper or something, or even a dhufish, you never know. Just gonna give this a rinse. Nice yummy KG. I'm gonna grab that. Let's do more than a herring. Something's eating it. Yep, I'm on. Is that a salmon? Could be a salmon. Oh well, we got bait. I think it's a salmon. Yep. Hasn't taken a clicker drag. We have plenty of bait ready for tonight. It's a big salmon. And that goes to show, I literally poled that fish in on this setup. So now you know what I was hooking last night was a lot bigger. Anyway, good sized Australian salmon right there. Also known as carwide to the New Zealanders. I've got sand in my eyes from him thrashing on the beach. But that's probably the majority of my bait tonight, to be honest. I know I have herring, but this is even better. Could even eat some, but I think it's just going to be bait. We got KG for dinner, like why would I? Anyway, we'll send a slab out, I reckon. Alright, so where was I? I was about to prep the KG. We got a fresh bait back out. KG's going there. We'll put 1, 2 like that. We'll even go a little bit in the belly. I just wanted a thicker piece, so I kept cutting. 2 pieces of lemon. Good bit of salt and pepper. I want to go for a fairly generous layer so I don't accidentally burn the damn thing. There we go. That's that, ready to go. And then we have some sweet potato. I'm going to go like that. Like that. I'm going to slice it without slicing my hand. One, two, three, four. Done. I've fully rugged up right now. I need a jumper on as well in a second. It's cold, man, and it's not even late. Okay, no fish just yet, but if beach fishing has taught me anything, it is that the best way to get a good bite is to start cooking dinner. Put these on. I'm only going to do 2 bits of sweet potato now. We might do another 2 later for like a late night snack. You can hear the butter bubbling. Just try to turn them a bit. And we've got this piece of fish. Let's see how the fish is. I think this might be ready as well. That one feels a bit firm. I've got to keep checking my rod. I'll just give this a quick poke. It's kind of half cooked. I think I might put it on a bit longer. See if the fish is done at least, that's what we're really wanting. Looks good. It's hot and I'm getting smoke in my face just then. Oh yeah, that is so good. Very surprised the rod hasn't gone off. This normally guarantees a rod buckling and a big Raymond or something disappointing. We don't want any of that though. Comes a whole line of bones into the fire. Let's just try a little bit more of this with a spud. So I came down to check my bait and I have a feeling I have a wobbegong or something on. It's doing something, eh? Oh! Yeah. There it is. It's in the surf now. Howdy, Mr. Wobby. What are you doing munching on my baits, eh? Mr. Wobbegong. Alright, let's put you back in the water. You felt like a lump of seaweed, you did. Look at him kicking his own tail. See ya. Don't eat my bait again, please. My rod is bouncing a lot. Come on, just eat it. Alright, we're just going to give this thing a go. I hope it's not a crappy fish. We're into something. Feels like a big heavy weight at the moment. Another wobby perhaps. Yeah, no wonder why it was hard to drag up. It's actually surprisingly big. Whoa, 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 whoa. I got my boots on, I don't want them wet. It is the sort of spot I expected to catch a few of these things with all that reef around. Going back in. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ugliest thing ever. Go on then. Gone. Alright. Put a fresh bait on, we'll send it back out. Rod's bouncing, just like before, but not going. Don't tell me it's another wobbegong. How many are there out there? I feel like it's the same one that I caught the other night. Aren't ya? Aren't ya? Don't bite my foot. Alright. Another fish on. I saw it buckle and it feels like another wobby. Oh, it bounced and the drag went a little bit. I got excited. I hope I'm wrong. Oh, make that 4 wobbies for the night. Gee, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, far out. I'm getting sick of catching new things. Oh. Alright, go back. Don't eat my bait again, or I'll be pissed off. Alright. Well, and away it swims. Another one of the stupid wobbegongs. Oh, what a pain. Alright, fresh bait, we'll send it back out. Little update. I've made myself a bit of a bed here, which consists of a tarp that I brought out, which I'm very glad that I brought out because the condensation, or rather, not condensation, dew that is building up on my sleeping bag is a bit of a worry. So I've got it under here to keep it dry. I did dry it by the fire for a while there. I just sent out a fresh bait and I've caught 4 wobbies so far. So yeah, things aren't really going according to plan tonight, but whatever, it's a beautiful spot to be, spend the night. I'll stay up a bit later, see if something decent takes my bait, and while I wait, I'm just gonna chill out by the fire right here. I just took my boots off for the first time tonight. Might even dry them a little bit, they're a little bit damp. And I'll probably lay back, chill out, try not to fall asleep. And I've checked the tide. The tide is high tide in the morning, so I'll probably move my rod before I fall asleep. Other than that, I'll let you know if we catch something. Morning. It is bloody cold. Sun rose a little while ago, but just like everything is wet. Just dew on everything. I sleep with this down like this because that wind is so frosty. I'll probably lob a bait out and just hide in here for a while. I'll just hang around until hopefully the sun gets high enough, it starts to dry things, or things start to dry. I don't really want to pack it away like this. Freezing. Alright, I'm done. Been sitting around for a while, fishing, catching nothing. I was just waiting for all my gear to dry out was the main thing. Anyway, it was worth a try. First night was definitely the best night, except for I didn't land any of the good fish that I hooked. So, assuming they were good fish and not sharks, I'm pretty sure at least one of them was a snapper, I reckon. Anyway, I'm gonna hike out of here. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.